Welcome everybody, Wednesday workout strength. It's one of our shorter strengths. We're gonna get right to it. Little bit of a dynamic warm up, do our balance stability stuff going on, and then we're gonna get right into it. It's 3 minutes, 30 seconds of strength training for that particular movement pattern. And then only 30 seconds of rest before we move on. That's how we can cram it all into one half-hour session.
Yes, this is
25-minute session.
Our express strength.
You should trademark that real quick. Get on it. All right, but we do have to get started with our jumping jack, seal claps, and crisscrosses. Ready? Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Arms out in front. Open the chest up nice and wide. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms wide, feet wide, crisscross in the middle. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, the first one that we're gonna do. Oh, by the way, if you want to hit pause, the only thing that we're gonna need today is gonna be just a weight. Just a weight. All right, so first move that we're gonna do is gonna be a forward to reverse lunge. Now, if you are new or you're working on that balance, that stability, and you need to touch the foot down in the middle each time in between the forward and reverse lunge, go for it. If not, if you're really good with the lunging, then you can go forwards and backwards seamlessly, and that way you can use body weight and not actually have to pick up a weight. So it's gonna look like this. Forward lunge, reverse lunge. Okay, this is me stopping in the middle each time, or I could go right from the reverse into the forward, to the reverse, to the forward. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go to a single leg walkout. So you need a little bit of room for this one. Single leg. I'm putting my hands to the floor. I'm walking all the way forwards. I'm walking all the way back. And then I'm standing up. Now, modification for that is going to be not on one leg. Some people, just getting down to the floor is tough. Walk all the way out to the plank position. Walk it all the way back. And stand up 2 feet. Either one of those works. Give you some variations. It is 30 seconds.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
And begin. Forward lunge. Reverse lunge. This is one where you need to know what's behind you when you do this.
So you demonstrated that when you had just enough space.
I did? Okay, I was a little nervous.
Enough. It was like it was made for you.
I give my knee a little touch on the floor. You do not have to. And time. Whew. It's going to get the heart rate going. It's the whole point of the warm-up.
Yes, getting warm.
All right, this one I need to put the stopwatch down because I cannot see. All right, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Walk all the way out, get to the plank position. Walk back. Stand up with some balance.
Woo! Yeah, try this with socks on.
You said that, you sounded like one of those toys, like woo!
Woo! We're having some fun here.
Always. Wednesday, pump day.
That's right, pump day.
Time. All right, let's take it to the other side. Hopefully you remember which side you were doing. We're going to go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. Forward and reverse.
Kind of like a seesaw type motion. Forwards and backwards. Feeling those quads warming up.
Quads are on fire.
That's right. Oh.
And time.
All right.
One more walk out come back, stand up. Oh yeah, my mind's getting color. 5 seconds. 4, 2, 1, and here we go. Hands down, walk out to that plank position, walk back. The closer you get to your hands to your feet, the easier it is. You threw me off there, coach.
I know, I cheated because I had the wall there, so help me stabilize for a second.
And time. Way to
It felt like just the right
freeze
amount.
motion. All right. So we have 4 movements. Nay, we have 8 movements.
Yes.
This is a superset. So each one, 2A, B, C, and D, are going to actually have 2 different movement patterns. So bear with me real quick. Let me show you what they are. I'll take that 30 seconds to remind you of what the next one is. So the first one's going to be a single leg deadlift, okay? You could do all one side, then go to the other side. I particularly like to alternate mine. So I would hold the kettlebell in 2 hands. I'll do 1, then the other side, and then once I've done 6 on each side, I'm going to do 12 Romanian deadlifts, RDLs. So we're going to have our feet much closer together than a normal deadlift, and we're not really going to bend our knees much. So a normal deadlift is more like this position. My RDL is more like this position, much more like just a V shape than that lightning bolt shape. So it's going to be 6 on each side, then 12. The second one that we are going to do, let me find my Wednesday, there we go. Shoulder taps, 6 on each side. This is one where I see people really rushing in their shoulder taps, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be shoulder tap, okay? Once you've done 6 on each side, then you're going to do 12 push-ups, okay? Modify for those push-ups and also modify for the shoulder taps right here on the knees. Or you could elevate them. I love using the arm of the couch for this one.
Aerobic step if you have it.
Yep. All right, the next one is going to be reverse tactical lunge. So we'll step back, pass through, step forward. So step back, pass through, stand up, step back, pass through, stand up. Okay? After that one, it's just going to go right into the goblet squat. Okay? So 6 on each side, and then 12 total. All right.
Yep.
The last one is going to be our bent over row. And I can do this one alternate. Row, row, row. 6 on each side into 12 upright rows. So it doesn't have to be overly heavy for this one because it's superset. Instead of doing a round of maybe just 12 reps, you're actually getting 24 reps in. So there's a lot more volume, a lot more muscular fatigue that's going to happen. So watch your weights when you do this one. You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready? Is the question.
I'm ready. Am I huffing and puffing too much?
You might take a couple breaths before you get started.
I just need my orange drink. All right. There we go. Had to get some music going, coach.
That's right. No silence.
All right, we are rocking and rolling with this single leg deadlifts into the RDLs. Here we go.
This is where all that warm up with our balance
Yes.
is coming into play.
We definitely put exercises in our warm up to prepare us for those movements. That's really the point. We want to make sure that we're safe, no injuries. Is that 6?
Woo, yes. And if you are finding yourself when you're losing your your balance on those single leg deadlifts, just tap your toe behind you as you do that deadlift motion.
Good, this one's not reaching. Matter of fact, it doesn't touch the floor for me because, well, it would be setting on my feet. So just get that stretch, push through the heels, stand back up. And one more. Okay. All right.
That wasn't very heavy, but that was, my muscles were definitely
It's a
feeling it.
lot of volume. That's the thing that people don't recognize all the time, is that it's not just 10 to 12 reps. It's 24 reps that you're getting in.
Yeah.
And that's where it starts to fatigue.
Yes. For sure.
So whereas we normally would get maybe 3 sets we're talking about, if you can get 2 sets, maybe 2.5 sets, probably not past 2.5 sets. Because instead of doing 1, we're doing double for each one.
Yep.
All right.
All right, and what I said earlier about that tapping the toe, kind of like a kickstand, in that case, you might want to do all on one side and then switch. So much counting on this one.
I know.
It's hard to.
Well, I don't want to do extra.
No.
No.
That would be a mistake.
If you have a weight that feels a little bit light, just slow it down a little bit. That always makes it a little bit more challenging. Time under tension. You got it.
Almost there.
Feel at the back of the legs. You don't want to feel this in your lower back. If you start feeling your lower back, make sure you're not rounding, but you're sitting those hips back. 15 more seconds. That's enough for me, coach. I'm just gonna set that
Wow.
over to the side for a second.
That's legit.
Yeah.
All right, we won't need our weight.
Now this is that shoulder tap push-up one coming up.
We're just gonna need our mental toughness.
Mental toughness, because it's body weight, but let me tell you, going from the shoulder taps, big plank movement, into the push-ups, and most people don't think about it, but a push-up is a moving plank.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of core involved.
Yes.
There's a lot of shoulders, a lot of chest, actually some legs, some inner thighs. We're going in 5 seconds, coach. I know.
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
This is the express.
Right? Strength Express, as you coined it.
Try to keep those hips level as you reach your hand up and across.
They like to rock. Oh, I did 7, shoot.
No talking here.
Nope.
Oh.
Whew.
Oh.
I was just working with a client the other day, and we were working with push-ups. And so when you do your push-ups, most people have their kind of index fingers pointing as if it would meet in a triangle. And they do a push-up and their elbows fly out wide. If you turn so that your index finger points straight out or straight up, that's going to give you your best position. So turn it from here to your index finger going straight up, you're good. Woo! I'm not sure that was nearly enough rest.
We will work with it.
Feet apart when you're doing your shoulder taps. You can bring them together for the push-ups, you don't have to, but you will want them apart for these shoulder taps. And it's only 6 on each side.
Can't talk.
No. Woo.
Oh, I was fighting for those last ones.
I'm still feeling Monday and Tuesday. Oh,
And I was like, did I get weaker?
well, Tuesday is a butt whooper.
Yeah,
You
Monday
didn't do,
was.
if you didn't do yesterday's cardio core, yeah. Sometimes you need these little express ones to just keep the muscles going, keep them warm, keep them firing. But, all right, this is one where we could probably get in some shoulder
I
taps,
think so.
but probably not the push-ups, and I'm okay with that.
100% fine with that.
Alright, that's enough. All done. All done. All done.
Woo! I can't believe there's only 30 seconds to rest.
Yeah, that's not a lot. Especially for this next one. Your heart rate's gonna get a little jacked. It's the reverse tactical lunge, 6 on each side, followed by the goblet squat.
No messing around. Yeah, after those push-ups, I almost had to take my sweatshirt off.
I'm glad you went down a weight.
It's the goblet. Yeah, and my legs they're really talking to me today.
It was a half rack squat
Yeah.
and some jumps. Those chimpanzee hold things.
Gosh. I'm like traumatized.
12 goblet squats. Oh my.
Woo!
My. Ooh, Lenny Kravitz is saying what I'm thinking.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, geez. Coach,
Finally.
you are programming some insanity on these online workouts. You said
Some intense exercises in the month of February.
the people that weren't serious have already dropped out by now. So everybody that's left is serious about their fitness goals
Yeah.
and they're ready.
Yes.
So we can't do them a disservice. And
Scaling it back.
by scaling it back.
That's right.
February, it's a short month. Turn it up.
Dive straight in. All right, here we go. There's so much counting, it's hard for us to talk at the same time. Sorry, guys.
We got form, we got reps, we got tempo. I just don't know if I was even close to 6. Coach giving that little pause at the bottom. Must mean that the weight's not really overly heavy for her.
You know what it is? For the goblet squat, my shoulders give out before my legs. So.
That must be nice.
Well, one advantage of short squatty legs.
Not sure. I know what that feels like. I do know my quads are working. They are on fire. My MEPs are up. For those of you that are worried about February, it's a shorter month. You got 3 fewer days to get all your MEPs in.
Yeah.
You got no worries. No worries whatsoever. Last one. Rows into upright rows. So we're going to do a lot of pulling. First one is going to be a row. Let's set it down, switch hands, row. Set it down, switch hand, row. My upper body does move just a little bit that way I don't have to move the kettlebell each time. Into superset upright rows. I'm bringing my elbows higher than my wrists each rep.
There we go.
Oh. If those rows felt a little light,
Don't worry.
these will not.
Should we feel this in the upper back? Maybe the shoulders a little bit.
Oh. Oh. Coach.
Yeah. Whew.
This one's a good one. This one's a good one.
I like it.
I do too.
Yeah.
Supersets. A lot of people out there thinking, wow, this is awesome. Why don't we superset everything? Well, it's not always good to have your body under that much volume, not much time under tension.
Right.
It's a variable. We want to throw as many variables into our strength training. 2 leg versus 1 leg.
Right.
Upper push versus horizontal push. Like, you have a lot of different variables.
Those lateral movements.
Time under tension. Those are all different variables that we use. So.
Back to counting. Staying focused.
Stay focused. 7, 6, 3, 4, 16, 12.
Oh no, hold steady.
Okay,
You're not
you're
gonna
good.
throw me off.
All right, I threw myself off. I'll stop when you stop.
Oh, we're still a minute. Okay. For some reason it felt like the time was really getting away from us.
Oh, it might take me a minute to do this.
Make sure you squeeze those glutes together. Stand up nice and tall. Breathe as you're lifting that weight. Exhale.
Woo! Ay, ay, ay. All right, you can let it wind down if you want, or if you want to wait until it's like 15 seconds left, 10 seconds, and do
Some rows.
2 on each side, 3 on each side.
Yeah.
Finish it off.
Yep, I like that.
All right,
Let's do it.
maybe 3 on each. Oh, yeah, time.
Right on the money.
Woo!
And done.
What we got next, Coach?
Now Done.
Done?
Yeah. This is Strength Express right here.
Strength Express. We got to stretch though, right?
We have to stretch out.
My favorite part. That's why I work out, so I can stretch.
Don't skip these, by the way.
Yeah.
I know it's tempting, but
Right. That email can wait 5 more minutes.
yeah.
Promise you that.
Your body will thank you.
Yes. All right, what's our first stretch?
Let's do some static stretches.
I got a wall right here.
Yeah.
I got an arm of a couch right here.
Yeah.
And I got a quad stretch.
Okay, I like it.
A little balance.
Especially as much as quads were talking
Yeah.
back to me today.
You want to point that knee down to the floor. I see some people do this stretch and their leg comes out to the side because their hip flexors are pretty jacked up. So make sure that you're pointing that knee straight down to the floor. All right, let's get the other side.
Oh, it feels so good.
All right, now put one foot out in front, put that toe pointing upwards. The opposite knee is bending. And I just hinge forward. I don't really put a lot of pressure on there. Some people push on that leg. I don't want to put undue stress on that knee. So I just let my lean do all the work.
Let hamstring, I feel the calf.
Other side. And let's take those feet nice and wide. And we'll go lunge from one side, lunge to the other side.
Oh yeah, feels good.
Yeah, working out some of those lateral bounds from yesterday if people did it. So let's lunge all the way to one side. If you're lunging out towards your right, bring your right arm up and take it across the body. Left side is the opposite. And let's go the other way. Up and over.
Oh, pretzel stretch.
And we're gonna go find some sort of wall. And you put your hands up, you're just gonna push your chest forward and through. And one palm up on the wall. You don't want to put your hand flat, just the bottom part, the heel of your hand.
This is the one that throws everybody off.
Yeah, especially when we use like skull bars and stuff. They'll be going like this, trying to stretch there. I was like, what are you pushing against? No offense if you're one of those people. Just know that you're gonna karate chop something.
Feel good stretches.
Coach, high five to you all out there.
Guys. Nice job today.
Big strength workout, Coach. You did. That was a good one.
That was good. Yeah.
Nice job, everybody. Nice job for making it to Wednesday. 3 more possible days of training. You might get in, if it's a nice day, you might get in a walk, do some active recovery, get some of those neat calories in. We do have a bunch of yoga done on these, on this channel as well. Some stretching sequences, some foam rolling sequences. So there's nothing that you're lacking. There's nothing that you're lacking aside from just making the time to do it. So be consistent this month. It's a short month, 28 days. Get in as many workouts as you can. Lead into spring. Awesome job, everybody. Thank you.